Welcome to Gail's Garden Herbs and More. We're going to be talking about clouches, but before I go show you that, at least I guess that's what I'm going to call it, I kind of fly by the seat of my pants sometimes. Not quite fly like these chickens. They're going to fly out of here in a minute. But I do have something that I kind of came up with that I want to use. Okay, come on, babies, come on. Oh boy, we get out, they say, to the fresh grass. And they're picking away. Okay, let's go look at what I'm going to show you. Here we go. Okay, I've got the fire going here. I have a pair of pliers and a nail. As you can see, I've used this before. I did have a little bit fatter nail that worked better, but I lost track of it, so I've been using this the last couple times. And over here, you can see this little container. Now, if the only little containers I could find like this had solid colored tops. So I'm going to use this as a covering to protect my seeds and seedlings when they come up. But right now, I've got the nail stuck in the fire, and I'm holding on to it with the pliers so I don't burn my hands, of course. And you can see the little flame. Sometimes you will still have a little bit of a flame on it. That's okay. And then what you do is, I've already got most of the holes in there, but I'm going to do one more just to show you. You stick it in here, and the nail is so hot, it goes right through. But it's not quite big enough, so I put it and kind of hold it against the edges. And the nail is still hot enough that it's melting that plastic. And it's making a bigger hole. So, and I just kind of put it, and see, there's right here's the hole that I just made. But yeah, you want to put air holes for air to come into it. Let me turn this fire off. And, because I'm going to set it like this. Let me go show you the one I've already got in the garden. You'll see what I mean. Okay, here is the bottom of my little cloche. And I put 3 on each end and 3 in the middle. Let me show you one that I already have out of there and what I did. Okay, we're out in my garden, and here's a little, like a little stand. And I planted, what I did was see, this has got the holes in it. I only put one hole in the middle here. And I wrote on this 125-22 tall top beets 50 days, because it's 50 days till maturity. Okay, before I planted, I put this down and kind of made an impression in the dirt, and then I lifted it up and I could see where I'm going to set it. And I planted some beet seeds. Then I put it, now I also put a hole here and put a long bolt down in it so the wind can't blow this over. And I don't know if you can see it because of the shade, but I put a bolt down on that side too, and it's long. And we had some really strong wind yesterday, and it held. It didn't blow it off, so it worked. But that way, it can grow right in the ground in this. Now, okay, I am wondering about growing some stuff in here, but the problem is, I would love to get something started, but I need to add more dirt to this. And if I put it in there, I can't add the dirt. But I don't know when I'm going to get, actually some old manure would work, like composted manure type stuff from a farm or something. But right now, I can't find anybody to get that for me. So I really don't know what I'm going to do. I hate spending all that money on bag dirt, and you just can't seem to get enough bag dirt. But if I had enough dirt in here, if something works out, but you'd have to do it real soon. I need to plant now. I could do the same thing right here. There's an opening here where the cats actually, I think, dug stuff out here, but I did some harvesting too. But I could set one of those right in here and do the same thing and keep it from, because during the day, I mean, it's supposed to be up in the 70s today, but at night, it's actually putting ice on my windshield. It's super cold at night and very warm during the day. So I'm kind of in a dilemma where I want to put that other one. I will find a spot, but I've got the same problem over here. It just wore down over time, and I need to put more dirt in here. So, we'll see. This one's really bad. When I harvested stuff out of it, it's really low. There's no way I can plant in that until I've got to fix my board. But I've got to get some sort of compost or manure. I don't seem to make enough compost here. I've got those little, I'm not sure if it's called Bermuda grass or what. So I can't just cut the grass and use it to compost because I'm so afraid of getting that stuff. I'm already pulling it out of here because it grew underneath. But if I compost some of that and get the seeds or the root, little piece of the root, doesn't have to be seeds, it's a little piece of the root of those, that thing will be solid, that stuff, and I won't be able to plant anything because it just strangles everything. It's horrible. Now over here, I already harvested a broccoli head, but I don't want to pull this plant out because it will start producing, there's already coming on here, little mini broccoli shoots on the side. Last year I got one off my main plant for months. It looked big, nice side shoots. I mean, they're not going to get as big as your head of broccoli. They were wonderful to cook and use. So I'm hoping to get some of those too. So, plus I've got another little plant. I can't even remember what that was. It's not looking too good. It's probably a little cabbage or cauliflower. But yeah. And of course it's not going to fit in that. I might put it in one of my boxes, but I do have some things. I think I'm just going to use this for herbs. I've got another oregano start there and sage there. And there was feverfew in here. I don't know if it'll come back. And seems like I planted some other seeds. I don't know if they'll come up. Another brassica there. I've got stevia over there. I need more dirt in here too. I want to add some. I can't too much. I don't want to cover up my stevia. Shoot. I needed to maybe just get a bag or two and put in here and then I can plant. But at least I'll have my container. I'll need to work on, I've got a couple more of those that I want to put holes in the bottom. This one's still got a nice head that might grow a little bit more. I put some cilantro. I transplanted some cilantro down here. Looks like it's doing good. So I am finding that my plants really like other plants in the pot with them. They just seem to like company. So I'm giving my broccoli some company. I've got another one of these little stands, but I've got some lettuce in it. I got some of the branches cut back so there's more sun here. Hopefully they are looking a little better. This one though, I don't know. It almost looks like it bolted. It's really warm during the day. It's strange. I don't know. I could pull these out and put a cloche in here, but I really want the lettuce if this will start perking up. I haven't got a whole lot, but I did have a bunch of nasturtiums in here which died, and I pulled them out. And now the lettuce that was in the middle is starting to take off better. So we'll see what it does. Boy, my self-heal didn't do good in this. I'm so glad that it had self-grew somewhere else. It's back there, so I should have a bunch of that, and it comes clear out here. A lot of times it grows in people's lawns. They don't even know they have it. I really don't care if it grows crazy here because I can get some, you know. It's kind of protected back there. Nobody walks back there, so that'll be good to harvest from. And as it comes out here, if it goes down over here, then that's fine. I do have some wild yellow dock over here that I use. I don't want it to grow where it suffocates that, so I'll watch it. I doubt if it gets across the path. It's pretty packed right there where I walk. But my yellow dock is wonderful. The leaves are really good in a salad. The roots I dig up for medicine. Get some of the medicine and leaves, just not as much. It's actually a good time of year to dig some of that up, but we're back into the drought. We had so much water all at once and snow. But now the ground's kind of hard. I should have dug up more roots, but that's okay. I planted a tiger lily over bulb down in there. I kind of marked where it's at with this brick thing that I have with the little turtle on it, and it's kind of pointing down its head to where my bulb is so I don't forget and dig it up. I've got a lot of stuff coming off in here, but really no room to put the cloche. Oh, my broccoli over there looks like it's ready to harvest, even though the head's not real big, but there's already side shoots coming off on that. As you can see down here, and they'll get bigger, I think, if I harvest that. Maybe I'll harvest that later today with a couple others and eat it. I've got lettuce down there. I might steam some vegetables and put in a salad. That would make a nice dish. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, my bok choy's doing. I need some seed, though. I need to let one of those go to seed. I planted stuff around here. I planted some bulbs in here. We'll see what happens, some flower bulbs. But I've got stuff planted all along there, but it's just too cold at night for it to come up. I had something that looked like it was, yeah, right here. Ooh. I don't know what that is. Oh, it didn't. It's not. It's just in this little clump of dirt. Okay, I got to turn this off and get that planted, you guys. Look at this. I got some narcissus bulbs from someone. They were laying on top of the ground, most of them. I didn't know if they were going to make it or not, but they said I could have them. So this one looks like it had a little, I didn't notice it when I picked up the bulbs. I just thought it was greens, but maybe I'll get some narcissus actually this year from those. We'll see. I don't know if it'll make it or not. Some of them didn't have roots and some did. And then some weren't very much. There was a couple of the bulbs that had some pretty good roots I was able to dig out. Others were just laying on top with a little bit of green sprouted but no roots. So I don't know what they're all going to do, but I'm hoping. I think lilacs are my favorite and narcissus are my second favorite flower because they both smell so good and pretty at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to get lilacs this year. This is my lilac. It tried to bloom this fall and then the really cold hit for a little while and it killed it. So because it tried to blossom, these blossoms are all dead. They weren't able to fully come out. So I'm hoping there'll be others that didn't come out, that I'll still get some lilacs. I just absolutely love. They don't last long, but I love lilacs. They're pretty. They smell so good. But anyway, guys, basically this was to be about the cloche. Now, a lot of people use the big round. You can use like glass or plastic. I don't know what you'd call. They're cloches. However you say it. Different people say it different ways. I'm using these like a clutch to start my seeds, and I'm hoping my turnip seeds it'll keep it warm enough during the night. That's a good thick plastic that they'll come up, and I'll get some more, not turnips. Am I saying turnips? I meant beets. That I'll get some more beets because I love that dish with the beet, carrot, and apples and a little bit of lemon juice all cut up real tiny and fine, and you just eat it like it's a kind of a salad. Oh my goodness, that's just wonderful and so good for you. But anyway, I'm hoping an idea for you to give some of you an idea. Nature's a wonderful thing. The gardens and getting the seeds started. It's always so excited, almost as exciting as raising kids, except it doesn't. Well, I was going to say they don't rebel, but sometimes the plants do rebel, if you know what I mean. But as long as I don't rebel against my Creator, my Lord, and my Savior, anyway, I don't want to be like a rebellious plant or child. Anyway, we will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.